What's up, friends? This is Manni and welcome to Max Level Realism here in this tactical shooter with now a body cam perspective that makes it feel so much more like this. Immersive and realistic. You'll be firing more hip fire this way because it feels more natural like this. And it makes a shooter that is already incredibly realistic even more so with the body cam. We're playing Ready or Not, for those who didn't know that so far, and I've added the body cam perspective with a mod. I'll be linking it down in the description pinned comment for those of you who are interested to install it yourselves. But what it will make is it adds a whole new depth and immersion to the game. As usual, I'm playing it lone wolf style, which is not exactly how you're playing the game typically, but that's just how I enjoy it most. I have an overwhelming amount of enemies against me with a mod that adds way more suspects. It's basically unwinnable for me. Eventually, at some point, I'm going to get killed. It's basically a garant. But it's okay. I just enjoy getting as far as I can in this hospital here in the first map, later in a hotel, and yeah, there's enemy. You saw that or you heard it? This guy just fired at me, but he hit somebody else with that bullet. It may have ricocheted off the wall. There's the hole in the door, and this guy down here, he got hit. It's a civilian. He got hit by that bullet. He must have been standing behind that door and caught a really unlucky one right there. That is, well, you know what they say, things happen, right? Also with the pistol, I mean, just look at the perspective and the feel. And one thing I can tell you, game does not become more easy that way. That is for sure. On the contrary, quite, because you can see it's getting harder to even recognize enemies now because of the shakiness that is added to the cam, right? You're no longer looking through the character's eyes, you're seeing it from the body cam perspective, and it may not be the best image stabilization used in that webcam, right? As that, there's a certain shakiness to each step. Okay. Alright, two guys in this room. I did not expect a second guy. Alright. Yeah, so what do you think about this, ladies and gents? By the way, just in case you're planning to play this yourself, let me tell you so much ahead. I thought I will not stop playing the game like this, because it feels so realistic. But after a few matches played, I actually uninstalled the mod again, not because it's bad, but because it messes with my mind. I'll continue about this in a second. I gotta take care of these guys first. Alright. That does the trick. This shakiness, this step vibration every time, it gets me freaking crazy at some point. Like, it doesn't feel good after a long time. It feels very, very realistic and immersive, but it also makes it very hard to take or endure for extended periods of time, and I'm playing for hours, right? And so at some point I actually uninstalled the mod because I wanted to smooth camera control back, and take away or the shakiness. Nonetheless, it certainly was a lot of fun to experiment around with this. And if you want to see more of this, I can certainly give you some more and record some more gameplay. I'll be waiting for your feedback on that. Yeah, like I said, pretty much every time I play it, I die at some point in the game. There's a guy, and I wanted to get in cover and pop! Eat the perfect instant headshot. Alright, let's replay that moment here. Enemies, of course, are in different locations now. And this is the moment also where I shot through the door. You may have seen it in the intro, right? And that fire through the door actually kills somebody, I think. I'm giving him a chance. He refused. Okay, he didn't want to. So, now I'm planning to come from the other side. Checking ammo first. Alright, still half a clip. Hello there! There's an attractive lady there. Alright, let's see what's... This guy. Good. Got him. And they're firing through the door. And I'm responding. Firing through as well. And... I believe that one of my, well, that I got some of those guys. Alright, just lock the door. Because there he is on the ground, right? Oh, wait a minute. Is that the guy I killed before? Because I was on the other... Ah, no, wait. This might be the guy that I killed before from the other side when I opened from the other door. By the way, the end of this round here is extremely terrible. It's the worst bad luck you could ever have with enemies showing up in a location that you would never expect. I'll show you in a second. You'll be amazed to see how easily you can be fooled by something just by having the enemy have the right amount of luck in their positioning. An insane amount of luck. Unlimited amount of luck, in fact. You'll see it in about 10 seconds. Okay.
Let's get it done.
So, we're coming in here. Alright. I see a civilian there. No enemy. And now I'm coming around the corner and... the civilian suddenly became an enemy. So here's in slow motion what happened, right? I walk into the room. I register one guy, one person in that location, a civilian. No threat. Coming around the other side, suddenly at the same location is one person. So I still recognize that at the person from before, though suddenly this person opens fire because when I walked through the curtain on the left side, he turned out to come from the other. And it was the worst freaking time luck you could ever have for his movement, man. Or bad luck in my case. Anyways, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video. Manni signing off. Bye-bye.